We're mixing things up with today's recipe in the ciKitchen, stir fry with a twist.
Yes, Natalie Kinney Marquez, director of Urbana's Market at the Square, and Maria Ludicky of Creative Health are back with us. So we're saying this is stir fry with a twist. What's the twist?
It has tofu in it, and it has a lot of fresh vegetables.
Okay, so I'm sold on the fresh vegetables.
Yeah.
Not so much I don't know about the tofu.
You're not a big tofu person?
What is it?
So it's just fermented soybeans. And they've just molded it into a texture that's easy to cut and flavor.
Okay.
So it's great for vegans, vegetarians who...
It might be a texture thing.
Yeah, and that could be it.
I do have texture issues, but then you said you molded it to get the flavor. It doesn't sound like it has a lot of flavor.
Oh, today we're going to add a lot of flavor.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how do we get started?
Well, first we have to look at this carrot over here.
Yeah, that thing is like got legs.
It does have legs.
Like they're
So,
crossed.
We got
Did
the
you see
carrots. Yes. We got the carrots from Blue Moon Farm and the green beans from Clyde's Produce, which you can find at the farmer's market.
Okay, I gotta get a picture of that for Instagram before we chop into
It's
that
amazing.
thing. Okay, because that is so funny. Okay.
And these are things that you can get right now at the farmer's market, as well as the honey that we're going to use in the recipe for the sauce. So everything is farm fresh, and it's at under $2 per serving, this whole recipe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. It looks like you're heating up some oil.
Heating that up, we're going to add our veggies.
Oil.
So we have just green beans and carrots.
And we julienne the carrots.
Yeah,
So
what's the
it's-
trick to that?
I have a really nifty peeler, so I peeled it and then I switched it to a different blade, and then it just brings it like this. You can do that to zucchini and make zucchini noodles.
Yeah.
All sorts of things. So it's a great investment. I got mine at Art Mart. in
Oh, there
Urbana.
you go. Okay.
So you add that, you want to heat them up until the veggies get color, and then you're going to add your sauce. But first, we'll mix it together.
Okay, let's put Joe to work.
Yeah. Do you want to add the ingredients?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Perfect. Okay, maybe start with the soy sauce.
Okay.
This is a gluten-free soy sauce. It's usually called tamari in the grocery store. You can get some at Common Ground. All these ingredients that you can get for the sauce, you can get at Common Ground, get your veggies at the market, and then make your sauce.
If it's soy sauce, why is it called tamari?
A gluten-free soy sauce is usually called tamari.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what is often confusing when people are going to look for the sauce they need. Soy sauce typically actually has wheat in it, which surprises a lot of people that have an intolerance.
Right.
So it's something you need to be careful with.
Okay, up next.
You can add the cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
What do you feel, or how do you feel about using arrowroot powder instead of cornstarch?
You can totally do that.
Switch it
Yep,
out?
It's totally fine.
Okay.
It's just a thickening agent. So whatever you have on hand works perfectly.
Okay, next up.
Brown sugar. Nice. Nicely. You're doing
I
Great.
mean, it's not that hard. You
I
guys are
mean,
very complimentary of
let's see how you do the
picking
ginger.
things up. Oh boy, the ginger,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
the hard one.
So ginger is another great key ingredient here. It's going to add a lot of flavor, but ginger is also really good for you. It's one of the best things for digestion, actually. So
Really?
if you have an upset stomach, eat some ginger, make ginger tea. So it's a nice thing to put in this meal.
What if you don't have fresh ginger? Is it okay to use the powdered kind?
You could. It's going to be better with fresh ginger, but you can definitely substitute it.
Okay. So we're just gonna mix this up and
Yeah.
then put it into our stir fry.
Add it right in there.
Is it ready, or do they need some more color?
I say a little bit more color. I don't
Okay.
think the burner was super hot yet, but you'll know when it's ready because it will be very vibrant green and orange. And then we'll add the sauce to it and let it bubble in there until it thickens up a little bit. That's what the cornstarch is for. And then the last step is to add the tofu, which we have in the oven right now.
You have
Yeah.
to bake it?
The tofu is baking. So how do you do tofu? It can be a little intimidating. When you get it, it'll be full of liquid, the package. So you have to pour out the liquid and then sandwich the tofu in between paper towels and get out all the excess liquid.
Okay.
And then slice and dice it. Throw it on a pan, put it in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes.
I guess I never realized you baked it. I guess
Yeah.
I've always just had it in like miso soup.
And this is a
I
very
think you're gonna
firm
like it
tofu.
more.
So
Yeah.
I think the texture will be much closer to more of a meaty texture, and it's not super soft like you might find in a smoothie or,
Okay.
something like that.
Well, I'm not gonna knock it yet.
I am so pumped. I think you at home, you want to stay tuned and see Heather's
Yeah.
reaction to this
Yeah.
different kind of tofu.
Right.
I'm really excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we have this recipe on CILiving.tv, so you'll have to go check it out there. Now we're gonna check in